demonology's oldest texts, few names chill the soul like Valak. This demon has slithered through centuries of occult lore. In grimoires, it appeared as an angelic child riding a dragon. In cinema, as a grotesque nun, mocking faith, desecrating holiness. Today, we'll trace Valak's full arc, from ancient spirit of serpents and hidden treasures, through medieval summoning rituals, to its terrifying reinvention in the Conjuring Universe. The demon appears in historical occult texts. In The Lesser Key of Solomon, 17th century grimoires, Valak is listed among the 72 spirits supposedly bound by King Solomon. As the 62nd spirit, Valak is described as a great and mighty president of hell. His form, not a nun, not a shadowy fiend, but a small boy with angel wings, riding the two-headed dragon, powers, revealing hidden treasure, knowing the location of snakes, controlling serpents, bringing knowledge of occult matters, guiding to lost items. Also appears in Johann Weyer's Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, where it's called Valak or Valu, again with similar powers. In summary, in ancient occult tradition, Valak is dangerous, but more cunning than merely brutal. It is a spirit of revelation, of hidden things. Secrets are its currency. The leap from obscure demonology to pop culture horror came when the Conjuring Universe adopted Valak and reshaped it. The child, the dragon, hidden treasures, all ground back into myth. What emerges instead is a demon that mocks, that hides behind holy habit, that uses faith itself against its victims. According to Screen Rant and other sources, Valak, in the Conjuring lore, is said to have been an angel who fell from grace. Rejected by God, banished to hell, it rises from that rank to become Great President of Hell, in its cinematic lore too. The design choice: instead of cherubic child or dragon, Valak takes the form of a nun, a blasphemous inversion of sanctity, a creature of faith turned perversion. This form allows it to mock believers, to hide among them, to challenge faith directly. To understand why Valak is so terrifying in the movies, it helps to know what it can do, and what, if anything, can stop it. Powers. Intelligence. Valak is opportunistic and strategic. In The Conjuring 2, it manipulates people, hides its identity behind others, e.g. Bill Wilkins, uses visions to mislead. Shape-shifting deception, ability to manifest different forms, nun, shadow, sometimes as a child in myths, command over serpents/dragons in the mythic lore, in film more symbolic or through hallucinations, but the serpent imagery remains part of its identity. Spiritual, psychic power, causing visions, hallucinations, interfering with prayer, faith, manipulating physical objects, possessing people.
Sister, pray with me.
Set in 1952 Romania at the Abbey of St. Carta, The Nun provides Valak's origin story within the Conjuring Universe. A duke, centuries earlier, was obsessed with dark magic, summoned demonic forces using rites, opened a rift in the catacombs. The duke and his followers were later killed. Knights sealed the rift with the blood of Christ. The abbey then becomes a fortress of prayer. Nuns pray constantly, night and day, to keep Valak at bay. World War II bombings damage the monastery. The seal weakens. The force stirs. Sister Victoria, Sister Oana, and others are disturbed. Sister Victoria sacrifices herself, hanging herself to prevent Valak from possessing her. The Vatican sends Father Burke, a demonologist, and Sister Irene, novice, plus Frenchie, local, to investigate. Valak's terror in the abbey. Radio voices, shadows, undead nuns, subterranean tunnels, hallucinations. Irene experiences prophetic visions tied to her heritage. Using the relic of blood of Christ, spits the holy blood into Valak's mouth. Valak is banished temporarily. While The Nun gives Valak's origin, The Conjuring II is where Valak becomes personal for Ed and Lorraine Warren. Set in Enfield, England, 1977, Hodgson family experiences poltergeist activity. Lorraine is haunted by visions, including seeing Valak in nun form. She also sees Ed's death in visions. Valak attempts to mislead, possessing Janet, using ghost of Bill Wilkins as a pawn, showing distorted art, false imagery. Lorraine eventually discovers the name Valak in books and spelling, using that name to confront and banish the demon. Valak's story doesn't end in The Conjuring II. The Nun II, set in 1956, raises the stakes. It introduces the relic known as the Eyes of St. Lucy, said to grant dominion over light and darkness. Valak uses Maurice, Frenchie, as its vessel, hunting down descendants of St. Lucy's bloodline to seize the relic's power. Violent manifestations, possessed animals, corrupted sacraments, haunted school, visions. Irene returns, joined by Sister Deborah. Battles involve betrayal, blood, ritual, holy fire. Maurice sacrifices himself. Irene uses St. Lucy's light to blind or banish Valak. But as always, Valak's essence lingers,